Good afternoon, all of you. Today is 28th December, second last trading day of this calendar year 2020. Phenomenal year, I can say, of 2023. So let's start today's Bazaar Pe Charcha. Myself, Pawan Jaiswal from TraderSmith, and my colleague Rahi will also join this webinar, and we both will discuss first sector benchmark index and all major sectoral indices, and then we will take up maximum number of queries as max as possible. So before starting anything, that you all must be enjoying, I am hoping and I am praying to God as well that you all must be enjoying the thrill of this bull market that is happening, that has started from the last week of March 2023, and this is December, so I can say continuous 9 month of bull market. In between there was just a little bit correction was there, but that was time being correction only. If I talk about this month only, so market has gained almost 8% today, and most probably market will remain around this level, so maybe more than 8% also. We are just shy of 200 points from the level of 2020-2000, another historical level. So you all must be enjoying the current bull market. And a few weeks back when I was discussing this Bazaar Pe Charcha, then I have clearly mentioned that somehow current bull market, at least to me, is current bull market is looks like the bull market of 2003-2007 kind of, and it is happening like that way only. So let's start today's Bazaar Pe Charcha. A lot of things we will discuss during this webinar. But before anything further discussion about market and all, disclaimer from our side, that is I am going to read. Registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of return to investors. Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Then our company name, registration number with SEBI, company address, compliance and grievance officer, email ID, phone number is given. Okay, so let's start today's session. So today, in terms of point gain, index has already gained a new all-time high around 21,800, and it is just closed. It has closed also near to all-time high around 21,800. So all the sectoral indices, all benchmark index, all the sectoral indices is trending into confirmed uptrend. And if you see this periodic performance of our indices, so no red actually. So this is the very rare event, I can say, that where on all time frame, be it weekly, monthly, 3 month, 6 month, 12 month, 1 year, on every time frame, indexes or all the sectoral indices are doing good and giving positive return. So this is the clear-cut indication of strong bull market. And if you see the outperforming sectors, so auto is outperforming, metals are outperforming, realty index is outperforming consistently. And if you see the realty, so last 12 months it has gained around 82% in this calendar year from April 2022. YTD return is April 2023. Actually, it is April 2023. It is 100% return. So clear-cut outperformance on this realty pack, and then other sectors also are doing good. So let's move on chart, how technically placed. So technically clear-cut bullish trend, no doubt at all. And if I talk about levels and everything, so we are just, as I told you, we are just shy of 200 points from the level of 22,000. Let's see now. There is only one question in my mind, that let's see whether it will touch that 22,000 tomorrow or not, because today during intraday it has gained up. I think it has crossed in intraday 21,800 and closed near to that. So in terms of percent points, closing basis points, it's hardly 222 points away. So only question in my mind is that at least that let's see whether it is going to touch tomorrow or not 22,000. Otherwise, it is clear cut in bull market, consistently outperforming all the sector, everything. And maybe if we will touch, then maybe it will it may take pause or it may not take pause. In this month only, index has gained around 8%. In this year, if I talk about this calendar year, to till date, only there is one trading session is left, that is tomorrow. Index is already giving positive. Nifty 50 is already giving positive return of 20%. And tomorrow, most probably, it will cross, not gain. Suppose it will gain another 1%, 200 points, maybe 21%. And suppose it will remain in this range, then also it will remain 20%. So I can say roughly that this calendar year is a phenomenal calendar year in terms of percentage gain, where Nifty has generated almost 20% kind of return. And we are still in confirmed uptrend, bullish trend. Maybe 22,000, maybe beyond 22,000 also is possible. But today I'm not going to discuss a lot of things about technically, but I would just try to give a cautious. I would try to indicate a cautious approach in this current market. Maybe there is no sign of negativity. Obviously, on any particular time frame there is no negativity, but it does not mean that you should not follow the appropriate risk management policy. Everyone should and everyone must follow the risk management policy and ride the rally. That's it. Maybe tomorrow 22,000, or may not be tomorrow, then maybe next week, maybe beyond 22,000 is also possible in terms of percentage gain and everything. So just ride the rally. That's what I would like to say. In terms of points, I can say technical levels and everything. So I think 22,000 to 22,200 kind of levels may be expected in next few days. Possibility are there. So just ride strong momentum. And instead of focusing only Nifty 50, I would suggest to focus sectoral stocks, and there are a lot of stocks which are really doing good. So I would advise to focus, and we are going to discuss all the sectors in this particular webinar also. Next is Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, if I talk about in terms of percentage gain, the Bank Nifty is still underperforming to Nifty 50, even though there is some performance improvement happened in last couple of months, but it is still outperforming. Levels point of view, maybe 49,000 is the first, then 50,000, 49 to 15,000 I am expecting. Even from the last couple of webinars also, I am indicating maybe 49,000 or maybe 50,000 kind of levels. 49, if I'm not wrong, I have indicated the level of 49,000. So 49,000, or now I can say today 49 to 15,000, 50,000 kind of levels may be expected in this Bank Nifty also. So positivity is here also. Today, if you see, Nifty has given a fresh breakout after a small consolidation of almost 6 to 7 trading sessions. So maybe 1,000, 1,500 points cannot easily can be expected in upper side. Strong momentum once again. Levels, if I talk about this stop loss and everything, so or support, immediate support. So around 47,000 is the immediate support. Unless and until it is trending, there is no problem at all in Bank Nifty. So strong performance once again. IT, if I say, so IT current level is around 36,000 level. Today also there is a gain. I think today's data is not updated here. Let me check. Yes, today's data. Yes, data is updated. So no, today's data is not updated, and today it has closed. This IT index is around 36,000 level, and there is a resistance around 30 in the range of 36,000 to 36,400, I can say. So this is the strong resistance area, or maybe this IT index may face. But suppose it will cross this 36,000 to 36,400 kind or 500 kind of level, then maybe another 2000 points gain can be expected in IT index also. So positivity is there, positive trend is there, but one can expect some pause may happen. I'm not denying for that, but at the same time, because of this current strong momentum, current strong trend, suppose it will cross in one go with strong volume, then at least 1500 to 2000 point, another 1500 to 2000 points can be expected in IT index. Otherwise, in my opinion, or as per my analysis point of view, uh, it is it has some, or it may face some sort of resistance, I can say, or it may take some sort of pause around. Even it is from the last couple of weeks, it is already taking in the range of but today once again it is showing positive strength. So maybe 36,000 to 36,400 is a level to watch, and the day it will cross decisively. Today once again it has tried to cross. Today's Nifty IT, its current level is around uh, yes, yeah, 35,600 only. So maybe the day it will cross, more positivity will be there, at least 1500 to 2000 point. So that is the only point of concern to me, IT index. Otherwise, rest are well placed. No need to worry. Now my colleague Rai is here. He will discuss few sector with you.
Thank you so much, Pawan. So I would like to share my screen. Yes. So I would be talking about Nifty Realty, Nifty Energy, Nifty Auto, and Nifty Pharma. So we'll go one by one. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Realty. And Pawan has already mentioned in the beginning that all the sectors are trading in confirm uptrend, and there is rally all around, we can say. So all the sectors are in the bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness so far. So even in the last webinar, we have already said like there is a high chance of Nifty Realty to move in the range of 780 to 800 kind of level. So index has already entered in that zone. Just to 20 to 30 points will be below that, because here once 1 day data is not updated. So I will just show you here. So here, if you look at the chart, index has actually closed at 777. So only 23 points away from 800. So that might act as a resistance also, or if not, then by looking at the chart and looking at the trend, we don't that much have a strong belief that the stock may face difficulties to enter in that zone. We are actually thinking that it might enter in that zone as well. So because there is no weakness as such in this particular sector, especially Nifty Realty. So what is the support level that we can look at this point of time? So as we have seen that in the last week, there has been some profit session happens for 4 days, and after that the index has hit the recent low at 722. So that was the low that it has formed. And again, if I look at the daily chart, so 21 DMA also near that, just to 20 point above that level. So 20 to 740 to 720 might act as a support level. And in the upper side, we think or we believe that index might enter in another uncharted territory. So this is what we are thinking about it in Nifty Realty. So the next one is Nifty Energy. So Nifty Energy is also have a similar pattern that after hitting its low here, it has made upward sloping, the downward sloping channel, and the index is actually trending higher, and it is trending in the bullish zone. There is no sign of weakness in this sector as well. So what Pawan has said in the beginning is like it doesn't mean that we have to be very careless while investing. Now the point is, at this point of time we have to be very careful. We have to manage the risk management. We have to think about our stop loss policy and what is the risk appetite that we are looking for. So in this sector as well, there is no sign of weakness. It is standing in the bullish zone only. So what next? So it might enter in the range of 34,000. So currently the index has closed at 33,200. So 1 day data is not updated here. So I think Nifty Energy, sorry here, Nifty Energy, if you look at the closing, so it has already closed around 33,721. So just 300 points away from 34,000. So no, what will be the support level that sorry, this is the one. So what is the support? So support, we are thinking at this support, the low that it has formed, recent low, that is around 31,700, and 21 DMA is also placed near that, just 0.5% down from that level. So that might act as a support. Now Nifty Auto also having the similar pattern. It is also trending in the bullish zone, no sign of weakness, trending above its all key moving averages as well. And as we have already mentioned here, like just I will show you the recent close that it has closed, Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto has closed in the range of 18,400. Okay, so 18,400 is the level that it has closed, and still there is no weakness. So we still think that it has a potential to move upside, and it might enter in the range of 18,600 followed by 19,000 as well. But it will also take time, slowly and gradually it might move in that uncharted territory once again, and it can registers once again fresh all-time high. Now, what to think about the support area? So, support area, that the recent low that it has formed, like 17,290, or we can say like 17,300. Obviously, if, the first support level will be like 17,800, which is 21 DMA, which is 2.5% away, 0.5% to be below from this level. So that might act as a support level. And I have already mentioned about the upper side. So now I will be talking about Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma is also trending in the bullish zone. The bullish momentum remain intact. The index is witnessing buying interest every day, we can say, and there is no sign of weakness as such in this space as well. And very soon, later, or gradually, or in upcoming weeks, the index might enter in the range of 17,000 as well. And here also the support is placed near 21 DMA, followed by the low that it has formed here, that is 15,800. But the first supportable will be near about its 21 DMA. So this is all about all the four sectors that I have discussed, like Nifty, energy, realty, auto, and pharma. I think two more sector is left. I think Papan will discuss that once again.
Okay. So next is I would like to discuss is this FMCG. And if you remember from the last two Bazaar Pe Charcha, I am quite bullish on this FMCG, and my expectation was that maybe it would be ready to move toward 58 to 60,000 kind of level, and it is moving in that direction. This month, if I talk about this the FMCG index, so in this month only, if I talk about, so this Nifty FMCG has gained in this calendar year, it has gained Nifty FMCG around 27%, and in this month, if I talk about, so it has gained around 6%. So it is moving in parallel to Nifty 50, and still there is a room for fresh upside in coming months also, especially in January and February. I'm expecting, and maybe next 3 4 months, because now next month budget rally will be there, and then election and everything is going to be there, and government will obviously is going to opt lot of policy or declare lot of policy which is going to boost this rural own economy, and that is a clear-cut beneficiary for this FMCG sector. So I'm expecting still there is a bullish trend will be there in next weeks and as well as in months this FMCG. And levels point of view, one can expect the level of almost 58 to 59 to 60,000 kind of levels roughly. If I talk about immediate support, so 54,000 is a level where one can expect immediate support. Unless and until it is trending above 54,000, there is no need to worry. this upward, it will remain trended in this height of higher bottom formation, and bullish continuation may be there. Bullish trend continuation may also be there in coming weeks and coming months also. Next is metal. So metal, I think in 2021 first time we have published a report about metal index, and at that time we have predicted the level of 8,000 to 8,500 kind of levels in next 2 to 3 years actually. And this is the once again, this is the third year where this metal index is moving toward our level that we have expected in 2021. It is just shy to a level of 8,000. I think it is hardly 75, 80 or 100 points away from 8,000. And maybe the way it is moving and the way it is showing positive strength, and the few stocks like Hindustan Copper, NMDC, Hindalco are behaving, Tata Steel are also behaving. Maybe this index will surpass 8,000 kind of levels also. If I talk about levels point of view and everything, so level of 7,700 is a critical level to watch from short-term perspective, or maybe next couple of weeks perspective. Unless and until it is trending above 7,700, need not to worry. Maybe I'm expecting maybe it will surpass level of 8,000, and maybe it will gradually move toward 82 to 8,500 kind of levels in coming few weeks. So once again, positivity is there in this space also. And last, I would like to discuss is Nifty Media. Nifty Media. Yes. So Nifty Media is still from the last so many months we are bullish from the level of 1,700, if I'm not wrong, from this level actually from here. And now at that time we have expected the level of almost 24 to 2,500 level. And at that time, as well as in previous Bazaar Pe Charcha also, I have commented that the day it will cross 2,500, I can say it would be ready to move toward 3,000 or 3,200 kind of levels. After recent correction, it has tried to cross 2,500 level once again, but it is still failing to cross 2,500. So just keep watching this media index. The day it will cross decisively 2,500 level now from here, maybe one can expect at least 20 to 25% gain maybe there in next couple of months or next few months actually. So just keep watching media index. Positivity is there, but meanwhile it is facing some resistance. Just keep watching for breakout. If breakout will happen, so maybe it will give phenomenal move in coming months. So once again, positive sentiment and positive trend in media index. So we try to we have discussed all the sectors. Everywhere is bullish trend. We have not discussed this time today. We are not discussing that much things technically, because everything is bullish trend. So need not to worry. Only thing is that you have to take care of your risk management policy. You have to take care of your position sizing. Do not forget, or do not do not turn so much euphoric in this current bull market. So that will is going to impact you negatively. Just if you manage efficiently your things properly in current bull market, so obviously one can make money, and people are making money. So I would say just don't turn so much euphoric that which is going to impact you negatively. That's it. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. I would suggest to just ride the rally, enjoy the rally. That's it. Need not to worry. And try to book profit on timely manner. That is also a best policy. Not 100%, then partially you can book like we follow in our MarketSmith as well as TraderSmith, that we always try to capture or gain on the table. And because whatever you have booked is printed on your bank statement, otherwise it is just a notional profit. So that you have to take care and ride the rally. That's it. Every resistance is not every resistance is a myth in bull market, and every support is a myth in bear market. And this is a strong bull market, so no resistance is there. Every week you will see the Nifty may take this resistance, or index may, or any particular sector may take resistance in this particular range. But next week you will immediately find that it has crossed so much easily. So that is why I would like to say every resistance is a myth in bull market, and especially such this kind of bull market. And likewise, every support is a myth in this slow negative market or downturn market. So just dive the lady. That's what I would like to say. Let's move on query. So we can try to capture query also. So
So we'll start from the beginning. APL Apollo, please take.
APL Apollo.
Uh,
So APL Apollo trend is bullish from mid-term perspective. But if I talk about immediate perspective from the last 2-3 months, it is a consolidation phase. Here, you see there is a stage 3 consolidation as per O'Neill methodology. There is some deterioration in momentum. So I can say that this is not the right time to take position in this stock, because if you see the last 3 months, market has really, especially in the last couple of months, November and December, there was a lot of performance happened in this market as well as metal. But this stock is in consolidation, so we should always try to avoid such kind of stock where consolidation is happening. But yes, you can keep watching this stock. The day it will give breakout, maybe it will be the fresh buying candidate. But meanwhile, as such, there is no sign that whether it will give immediate breakout. If I talk about levels point of view, the first you can keep 1650 is a first level, and then around 1700 1750 is a second level where it will give fresh breakout. So if someone is looking to take early entry, so one can take early entry once it will cross the level of 1650. Otherwise, the day it will cross 1725, that will be the fresh breakout level. Maybe at that time one can take position. And as per O'Neill methodology, there is a pivot level or is this upper band of consolidation zone, which is placed in the range of 1780 to 1800. So that is also another alternative level to take entry, or good level to take entry in the market. But meanwhile, it is in sideways one. Next is
Next is BSC.
Bombay Stock Exchange. So
Uh,
there is a phenomenal move happened from the level of 740, 400, 450 to 2300 kind of level, and after touching 2500, 2600 level, stock is showing consolidation. So most probably, in my opinion, the day it has the way it has moved in last 6 months, 7 months, it may remain in consolidation. If I talk about next couple of weeks or next at least 3 to 4 weeks, I can say, or next month point of view, I am expecting consolidation only. 4 or 5% here and there may happen, maybe upside or downside. I'm not denying for that, but there is a sign of consolidation only. One can keep tracking. If someone, I would not suggest to take fresh position in this stock, but if someone is holding, so I would suggest to keep hold this stock with the stop loss of 2000. If stock will breach decisively with volume and everything, 2000 kind of level or 50 DMA level, then I would suggest to exit from this stock. Otherwise, I would not advise to take fresh position. But if someone is holding, one can keep holding. And if any bounce back in this particular further in upside, so one can book at least partial profit also. Now, I'm not expecting that the way stock has moved from the level of 400, 500 to 2500 level, it is not going to happen. That is first. Maybe 100, 200, 300 possibility may be there. I'm not denying for that. But once again, it is not going to happen that it will happen 4000 or 3500. I think at the level of 2200 is also, it is a stress valuation, in my opinion. So I'm expecting sideways kind of things only.
Next one is CDSL.
CDSL, another bullish stock. Possibilities are there, but meanwhile, it is in a consolidation. Trend is bullish. If someone is holding, remain invested in this with the stop loss of this 50 DMA. If someone would like to take fresh entry, so one can take fresh entry also, but there is some sort of consolidation area, and as per that consolidation area, maybe 1950 to 2000 is a level from where the way the means 1950 to 2000 is a range. If it will give that range breakout, so maybe it will enter into another 10%, 15% kind of move. So possibilities are there. Trend is positive, momentum is positive. As per O'Neill methodology, this charting, O'Neill charting, and MarketSmith charting, stock is in blue dot. but from the last couple of weeks, it is out of that blue dot criteria, and some that relative strength chart has turned into downward slope. But that is need not to worry. It is mainly because of this consolidation happening in this stock, and while index is showing consistent rally. So that is why from the last 3-4 weeks, it is showing some sort of consolidation or some sort of underperformance. But overall trend and sentiment is positive in this stock also.
Bharat Bijli.
BBL,
Uh,
Bharat Bijli. Here you see there is a static cup with handle formation, and as per O'Neill methodology, uh, I think we should remain very much cautious in a stock where there is a more than four, there is a beyond four stage four consolidation and breakout. Here in this particular stock, there is a stage six cup with handle formation. So cautious does not mean that the stock will turn negative. Cautious means anything may be happen, like in this particular stock, and it is showing outperforming. And if I talk about even anyway, this capital goods stock, this electric ancillary electric ancillary companies and all companies like BBL are really doing good in current phase of market. So that is another reason that stock is showing. So trend is positive. If someone is holding, once again, I would suggest to hold with appropriate stop loss, follow the proper stop loss management. Because you know what happens actually in this type of stock. I'm not saying this fundamentally stock is bad. Obviously, it is a phenomenal stock. Once upon a time, 3-4 years back, I was very much bullish on this stock, maybe 2021. And I was I had clear cut opinion that it is going to be turn a multi-bagger, and now it is saying last 2.5 years it is a clear cut multi-bagger. But now at this level, I would not suggest to take aggressive fresh entry at least. And if someone is holding, so follow your risk management policy, follow appropriate stop loss, and just ride the rally. That's it in this stock. Otherwise, trend and momentum is positive.
okay, I am taking some of that
Yes, please.
queries. So there are some queries I have already taken here. So this one is TNPL, Tamil Nadu paper. So yeah, the stock is about to break out. It is just 1% away from the breakout level as per the William O'Neill methodology. It has already formed flat base pattern breakout. So if someone wants to take the aggressive call, they might take because overall trend is positive also. But at the same time, you have to be very careful with your stop loss as well. But looking at the chart, I think it is trending in the bullish trend only, we can say. It is trending upwards all key moving averages as well. So this is about TNPL. The next one is Nazara Technology. The stock is actually struggling, and from past 1 or 2 months, we can see like it is forming consolidation based pattern, and still it is unable to break out from that very pattern. It is still 8% away from the pivot level. And if you look at the chart, and especially the last 1 week, the price action that has taken place, the fall that has especially this one on which date? Just 1 second. It is on 20th December. So after that, it is still struggling to reclaim that level as well. So, and it is actually falling, price action is falling. So I would say to wait and watch for at this, and please wait for the for formation of base to form. And once it happens, and if it is trying to rebound from that level, then that might be an ideal point to enter in this particular stock. The next one is CAM. So if looking at the chart itself, the stock has actually tried to consolidate. And from 5th December onwards, we have seen that there has been profit booking session, which is still like continuation of that. And it might retest the level of its 50 DMA, which is just 1.5, 1.6% also. So I think at this point, when the stock is falling and the price action is deteriorating, it is not a great idea to enter. So I would rather suggest to wait and watch, and please wait for the bounce back for this particular stock. Adani Green is actually trending in the bullish trend now. We know all the news that has happened, that has taken place, and all the news related things, and then the stock has actually shown resilience after some positive news came, and then it has actually reclaimed all its support area or all its moving averages, I can say. Now the stock is standing in this narrow zone of support, or we can say the narrow consolidation zone. So once it is out from this range, then one can enter, but we have to be very very careful with Adani stocks. Hind Copper. So Hind Copper is actually trending in the bullish trend, and it has already generated 56% return in just 20 days. It looks extended, but looking at the trend is no doubt it is bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness so far in this particular stock. So one can take a call, but we have to be very careful with the stop loss, because once it will fall, then 10 to 15% will be maybe like it will be normal fall for this. But looking at the trend, it looks very bullish and very strong as of now. The next one is KPR Mill. KPR Mill has also witnessed profit booking, and especially from 22nd of the November, the stock has been falling and the price has been deteriorated. It is now trending near the area of 50 DMA. So I think at this point of time we should not enter, and one should not enter because at least we need one bounce back from this level, and if the price action shows positive result, then we might enter in this particular stock. Again, one more Adani Enterprise, same pattern that I have shown in Adani Green. So it is also the same. So this was Adani Green and this was Adani Enterprise. So it is actually trending in the same pattern. And again, after hitting its the recent high that has occurred on 6th of December, it has also witnessed profit booking, and it is trending in this tight area or tight zone, we can say. So once it is trying to reclaim this level, then one might enter in this particular stock, but you have to be very careful with it. Then the next one is Bank of Baroda. So Bank of Baroda is trending in the bullish trend. Already breakout has taken place, and it is 6% away, 6% above the pivot level in just 2 weeks of the trading session. So there is no sign of weakness in Bank of Baroda. It is looking good. J Kumar and JKIL. So the stock has already gained 25% from pivot level in 8 days, or we can so in 8 days it has gained 25%. So entering in such a stock where it has gained 25% in just 8 days, it might be risky affairs. But if you look at the today trading session also, it has already watched 5% of the gain. So we have to wait and watch before entering in these stocks. So next you have to check again Aptus. APTS.
Indian Bank, Indian Bank.
Okay. Indian Bank is trading near the support area of 100 DMA, and if you look at the this profit booking session has happened across the sectors, especially on 20th December. We have felt the heat across the stock as well, and we can say like maximum stocks. So this stock is also not no different. It has also has the profit session, and especially 3 days. After that, it is actually started trading the 100 DMA, and from the past 2 days, it has actually trying to move upside, but not with that momentum. The still I think 21 DMA, which is placed around 424 or 425, would be the ideal point to enter, but you have to maintain your stop loss as well.
So one question is regarding the stop loss. What is the usual stop loss you take after entry near pivot? So usually, whenever there is a entry happens, so we follow a stop loss of 8 to 10% range on an average, I can say 8-9% or 8 to 10% maximum. One can follow any particular thing. There are so many ways to keep your stop loss, like breaching below any key moving averages, sudden sentiment change in market trend or stock trend, or a consolidation range breakdown. So all these are indications, or any other indicator breakdown happen. on especially on higher time frame chart, any resistance kind of thing, any support kind of thing. But generally, in terms of percentage, I can say 8-9%, or in the range of, I can say anything in between is 8 to 10% kind of range is idealistic from our point of view. Even O'Neill has also suggested that do not cut short your losses as soon as possible where you are wrong, and he has suggested 8-9% kind of stop loss also in a beautiful book that he has written, that how to make money in stock market, uh, which is based on canceling strategy.
The next one is the Chambal fertilizers. Would you like to talk about it, Chambal fertilizers?
Gambaru.
I have already shared my screen and it is there.
Okay. So Chambal fertilizer, there are a lot of positive actions are happening in this chemical stock, fertilizer chemicals, and especially in last couple of, and this was the one stock which was really underperforming to sector. But from the last couple of months, especially in November and this particular month in December, it has turned positive and showing strong outperformance in the current phase of market. And now there are a lot of positivity about new harvesting season, crop season actually, not harvest, crop season. Then budget is there, election is there. All these things factors are all these factors are boosting further sentiment in the whole this fertilizer pack stock. And because of that, Chambal has turned positive and showing positive strength. Now I am expecting still positivity is there, so I would suggest to remain invested in this stock maybe next weeks, or next I can say next couple of weeks, or next couple of months. I can say maybe it would be ready to move toward 440, 450 kind of levels. So in terms of percentage, one can expect another 15-17% kind of gain in this particular stock. It is looking quite attractive. Still, it is looking quite attractive. Even it has gained substantially in last couple of months. Like in this month, it has gained around 18-19%. Last month, it has gained around 10% kind of level. So there is a strong rally happening from the level of 290. Current rate is 375, 380. But still, I'm expecting a positivity is there, and the stock may gain further from current level. Next is let's take Britannia. Britannia FMCG stock, I can say strong trend. FMCG is also showing strong trend. Britannia is also showing it is already trending into uncharted trajectory. Positive momentum, blue dot stock, positive relative strength, strong relative strength. All these factors is saying, and the way now scenario has emerged, so maybe it will remain in sweet spot for next few months actually. So I'm expecting more bullish trend is to be there in this particular stock, Britannia. Next,
Nestle, someone is writing Nestle.
sorry,
Nestle.
Nestle. So Nestle, same similar story in Nestle also. FMCG stock, it is an uncharted trajectory, 8% gain happening in this month. And we have expected this gain actually. If you go on YouTube and check our webinar, so from the last almost three or to four kind of Bazaar pe Charcha, I am clearly mentioning that FMCG is maybe going to be one of the biggest mover in coming weeks and coming months. And I'm expecting this current ongoing trend is going to be in continuation also. So a strong trend, I would suggest to remain invested in this stock. Next is
IRFC. Someone is asking about IRFC. We are still holding this one.
IRFC. I think we are also holding
Mm.
TraderSmith portfolio. It is facing some sort of resistance around 100.
100, yes.
And we are also closely tracking this stock. Let's see how things will emerge, and we will take action for further trend and everything. From short-term perspective, I can say we would suggest to follow our TraderSmith activity regarding this stock at time being, because we are holding this stock in portfolio. So we cannot give any contrary or any other opinion. But yes, we are still bullish in this stock. Don't know what will happen in coming days, but we are bullish in this stock. That is why we are holding, and we are already sitting. I think if I'm not wrong, we are already sitting in 20 to 23% kind of gain in this stock.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So next is
Tata Power.
Tata Power. So Tata Power, some consolidation is happening after recent upside move. From the last couple of weeks, consolidation is happening. Otherwise, all the power stocks, all the power ancillary stocks are really doing good and may remain in continuation in coming few months also. Momentum is strong. So once again, remain invested in this stock. Next is
Volta MP. Just opening here.
Voltam Transformer.
Voltam Transformers.
Positive, once again, trending into uncharted trajectory. Current level is 6,400 kind of range. Maybe it is ready to move towards 7,000 kind of also. Even if I talk about this month, it has already touched 6,600, 6,700. So maybe it may gain further from current level and maybe to move towards 7,000 kind of level. But only thing is that taking fresh entry at this current level is quite risky. So I would not suggest to take fresh entry, but yes, if someone is holding this stock, someone can ride the current on the value for another 10% kind of gain.
Paras Defense. Paras
Paras.
Defense.
So
Yes.
Paras Defense is one of the, I can say, underperforming or laggard stock in this particular space, that is defense space. And but some positive things are happening, at least technical perspective. I don't know whether there is there is a still breakout has not happened in this stock, but some positivity is happening if I talk about levels point of view. So maybe level of 750 is a critical level to watch. Suppose stock will cross, even it has tried to cross in this month also, but it is not holding above 750. Suppose it will cross and hold above 750, then maybe things will change and maybe stock would be ready to move toward maybe 900 or 950 kind of levels. But yes, this particular stock is a clear-cut laggard stock. In last couple of years, there was a phenomenal rally happened in across the sector, across the stock in this particular space, defense space. This is the one of the laggard stock, which is not doing good. But certain positivity or certain positive things are developing. So maybe it will turn positive, but it is very difficult to say that whether it will give breakout or not at current levels point of view. One can keep watching level of 750. Suppose it will cross 750 and hold above that, then we can say that it would be ready to move for at least 15-20% kind of gain, and then we will review this stock once again afterward.
Indian Renewable Energy.
Sorry, India?
Indian Renewable Energy. You can look at my screen. IREDA. IREDA.
Acha, IREDA.
Okay.
So IREDA recently listed a stock, and after touching all-time high of 122 kind of level, there is a consolidation. So I think this IPO has happened in the range of 30 rupees, I think, if I'm not wrong. And now there is a 100 rupees after touching 120, 125 kind of level. So now from the last at least couple of weeks, there is some consolidation is happening. So if someone is holding this stock, long term is a bullish, no doubt at all. But short term point of view, some consolidation may happen, and this current phase of consolidation may extend further. So one has to take action appropriately. That whether one should stay interested to hold this particular stock. If someone would ask my opinion about this stock, so maybe if I have been allotted in IPO or if I have been bought in this stock at lower level, so I will definitely book profit in this particular stock. At least in my opinion, it has already entered into consolidation, and this current phase of consolidation may extend further in coming weeks also.
Supreme. Okay. Just one second. I'm opening here.
I'm taking Lal Pathler, Dr. Lal.
Okay. So I'm opening here on my screen.
So Lal Path consolidation in this month, but positivity is there. But this month there is some consolidation. Now from here, a level of 2750, which is almost 200 rupees away from current level, is a level to watch. There was a failed breakout happened. It was tried to cross that 2750, but failed it. They failed to cross that level. To 2750 now from current level, I can say that unless until it is holding below that level, I am expecting it will remain in consolidation only. So just keep watching this stock and wait that how things will change or things will emerge in this stock. And the day it will cross level of 2750, I can say, or 2700 to 2750, I can say that it would be ready to move further in upward direction in the range of 3000, 3200 kind of level. But meanwhile, it is in clear cut consolidation. Just keep watching the level of 2700 to 2750 kind of thing in this stock.
I'm taking Astral.
Sorry?
So
And
yeah, I'm taking Astral.
okay, okay.
So Astral is also trending in the consolidation phase. It is not able to broke out from the flat base pattern. And also, if you look at the 2 weeks of trading session that has taken place, the stock is actually deteriorating. The price action is deteriorating, and it has also breached its 50 DMA, 100 DMA, and I don't think it is the right time to enter in this stock, especially one which is falling. If you look at the volume part, also it is above average volume, so that is also not a great thing in this. So Adani Wilmar. Adani Wilmar. So Adani Wilmar, looking at the chart, after it has reclaimed its 200 DMA and the stock has closed as 410, that is the recent high that it has formed. And after that, we have seen that profit booking has taken place. And from past 3 weeks, the stock is trading. A stock is actually witnessing profit booking session. So I don't think at this very point of time you should enter, or anyone should enter, unless and until it is trying to reclaim its 200 DMA, and also it may reclaim this level for 410. So I think 412 or 413 would be the ideal point to enter in this particular stock. Adani Wilmar. The next one is
Kamal Khan Basin is asking about, please explain algorithm trading of markets. So Kamal Khan ji, this is the not a right platform where we should discuss about product. Here we gather to discuss about market and stock and everything. But yes, Raju, if you are there, please contact Kamal Khan on private message, direct message to him, and try to find out what he is seeking for about this algo trading. Our team will definitely help you. Be assured that, Kamal Khanji. Thank you. Yes, Rai, please continue.
the next one is Solar Industries. The stock is actually trading in the bullish trend only, but just there has been some sort of consolidation taking place, and again the stock is showing resilience. And in this meanwhile process, it has also reclaimed its 21 DMA, which is still not breached. So I think it is once it is trading comfortably above its 21 DMA, there is no need to worry. And if someone is holding their stocks, they still may remain invested unless and until it is not breached that support level. And I think it has also gained 50% from the pivot level. So the pivot formation that has taken place here in this range. After that, a stock has gained actually 50%. And again, there has been this profit booking session, and again the stock is actually rising. So that is actually nice thing. So next one is persistent. उसके पहले CSC लेता हूँ CSC. So it is trading in the bullish trend, already gained 37% from the pivot level, the recent pivot level that it has formed, and in just I can say 1 month, 1.5 months, the stock has gained 28%. That is actually great, and it is in the bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness so far. If someone is holding, they can remain invested, and at the same time, they have to be careful that profit booking session may happens, and depending upon your loss and depending upon your stop loss management, you can take your call. Sir, can you check Kaplan point? Kaplan point. Kaplan point is also trending in the bullish trend. It has also given the breakout from the flat base pattern, and it has also gained 3% from the pivot level, from the pivot point. So 3 to 5% or maximum to 6%, I can say, like you can enter in the stock if it is if it is just uh, above the pivot point. So if someone is looking to enter in this stock, I think they can enter. But at the same time, you have to be careful with your stop loss. BHEL. It is also trading in the bullish trend, and there is no sign of weakness so far. If you look at the price action, it is actually accelerating. And if you are holding the stock, you can remain hold the stock. There is no sign of weakness so far. Sorry. BF utility.
So Vishal, in between, I would like to answer a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, please. Yeah.
Vishal Soni is asking about what should be the approach in general for stocks sitting 52-week high. In case of stocks like KPIT, Lal Path Lab, Advanced Enzyme, which are making 52-week high, but promoters and designated person continue selling their stake. So there is only one approach to follow, in my opinion, is that follow cautious approach. That's it. Ride the rally. No doubt if you are holding, do not make any fresh position if you are holding, but ride the rally and keep closing stock, keep tracking stock in closely manner. So we can talk appropriate action on appropriate time. So that is the only way to win in the market. Otherwise, now market dynamics has changed. There are a lot of things are happening so dynamically. Even if I talk about my career, even I have a very short span of career in market. When I was student in 2005, so I entered in market at that time, and from 2005 to 2023, and now in next 17 18 years, I can say that a lot of things have changed dramatically. Actually, earlier it was, if you certain positive things are there, it is going to be happen for longer duration of time, and certain negative things is going to be happen, then also it is going to be comparatively for longer period. But now every action is happening so rapidly that you see that things will change suddenly. So that is why it is not a market where you buy and just sleep and get up after a year or 2 year or 3 year, then suddenly you will make good money. In such case, you will make good money. I'm not saying you may make good money, but that is the by God grace only, by your luck only. Otherwise, it is very difficult to or very tough to uh, generate positive return, I can say. So for that, there is only one consistent approach is needed, and just consistent tracking is needed. So in such kind of things, I can say just follow what is happening closely, and take action appropriately and right time. That's it. Otherwise, there is no like जादू की छड़ी की ये घुमा दिया तो ऐसा हो जाएगा. It is not going to happen. That is for sure.
Thanks, Pawan. Mayuresh, can you guys hear me? Rai, Pawan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
Yes, yes,
can.
yes.
Thanks. So very sane advice, Pawan. I think, guys, if you're doing trading or you are a short-term swing trader, what Pawan just said makes absolute sense. So follow that to the T. You can't sleep on your stocks. Ride your stocks, but also define a stop loss. अगर लग गया उसमें कभी momentum का थोड़ा lose हो गया, so that's part and parcel of the market. Right, we've got some YouTube queries. A user called Azad had queries on two stocks. One is TVZ, and my belief is he's asking about Vector Foods. So two stocks, TVZ and Vector Foods.
So TBZ. So this is the chart of TVZ, and if you look at the chart, then the stock has not been able to break out from the flat base pattern, and especially from the past 4 days, it is actually falling. Price deterioration is taking place. So now we need to know whether the same type of pattern it has formed here, and after that we have seen that it has tried to bounce back from that level. Again, again we need to see whether it is also following the similar pattern here. And if the bounce back is taking place from this particular level, then one might enter in this particular stock. But as of now, if the stock is falling, I don't think that we need to enter, especially just looking at 1 day price action. The next one is Vector Food. So Vector Food also, we can look at the chart, and we have seen that it is actually trading in the profit booking session, especially after hitting the recent high, like the formation of 1373 or 74 level, and after that it is continuously trying to move in the downside. The price action is deteriorating, even though the stock is trying to bounce back from its 100 DMA, especially on 21st of December. But again, I don't see any strong price action taking place here. So unless and until if it is not reclaiming above its 100 DMA, especially at least at the price of 1174 to 75, one need to stay, and one needs to wait and watch if that level is there. And if the stock is able to reclaim that particular level, then you can enter. But at this very point of time, when the profit booking session is happening, I think you need to wait and watch, and you need to wait for the price formation or the base formation to take place. The next one is do you think chemical sector is bottomed out, especially alkyl amines and Balaji amines? So please, you can reply, Mayuresh, if you are there.
So I think there are two views here, guys, on chemicals as a space, right? It has started showing signs of some breakouts happening. So you've seen Aarti Industries as an example. Amy Organics was in the news. Anubhav Rasayan has been in the news in the past few months. Tata Chemicals has been in the news. So you have to differentiate within the chemical sector for two parts. One is commoditized chemicals and one is specialty chemicals. Now, within specialty, so commoditized chemicals are chemicals like soda ash, as an example, where it is a very common thing that China produces it in bulk. And what you saw in the last 3 quarters was that the Chinese players were dumping all these commodity chemicals, other chemicals as well, across markets, and there was a lot of destocking that was happening, and that is getting reflected on numbers. आप कोई भी कंपनी का नंबर उठा के देख लीजिए ना केमिकल सेक्टर में till the last quarter. Amine stocks, I think the major end users or applications are either pharmaceuticals or agrochemicals. Now, agrochemicals also was in a very patchy phase because of El Nino conditions in East and Southeast Asia, some torrid conditions that happened even in Latin America, so on and so forth. So that has clearly created a dampening effect in terms of both demand and excessive supply, impacting prices. Input costs have now remained stable or are coming off, but end product prices are definitely low. Now, the expectation is in a couple of quarters, by the time we start the next financial year, it should start again showing some signs of resilience. क्योंकि जितनी भी recessionary conditions होंगी in the US or Europe, that will largely play out. Demand will come back, restocking start हो जाएगा. On top of that, specialty chemical players also have the advantage of PLI schemes, backward integration, and China plus one. So there are some structural elements for the space as a whole. But within specialty chemicals, obviously companies which are more focused in terms of renewables, right? Especially electrical mobility as a theme. So electrolytes, electrolyte salts, additives, solar panels, etc., anodes for making batteries, so on and so forth, will definitely benefit. Has the sector started showing signs, as I said, of breaking out? Yes, because market is a discounting factor, which will start extrapolating that earnings will start coming through in the first half of the next calendar year. And therefore, relative earnings growth will be better in the next year and even better in the year after that. Valuations, again, are attractively placed. Earnings should start improving. So EPS rating should start seeing some amount of an uptick as far as chemicals are concerned. For Balaji and Alkyne, respectively, I think it's going to be next 2 quarters along with other players as well, where numbers are going to be a little bit soft and very, very patchy and volatile. But again, expectation is, as I said, because a large part of these players supply majorly either to specialty, to agrochemicals or pharmaceuticals, there the demand dynamics along with pricing should start coming back. तो एक आध क्वार्टर दो क्वार्टर अभी भी टफ है नंबर्स के हिसाब से. लेट्स सी हाउ डिसंबर क्वार्टर्स प्ले आउट एंड देन लेट्स टेक अ कंस्ट्रक्टिव कॉल ऑन द सेक्टर एज होल. जनरली ऑल सेक्टर्स आर मूविंग. जैसे राही पवन भी बोल रहे थे, कुछ भी सेक्टर बचा नहीं है. अब कोई भी सेक्टर कोई भी स्टॉक के देख लो, इट इज क्रेजी एंड दैट एक्सुबरेंस इज गेटिंग शोन इन all sectors, whether they are offensive sectors or defensive sectors like pharma, being aggressively played out. But my take is, let's wait for December numbers, especially for these amine stocks. क्योंकि जो dependency भी थी raw material की is basically from a lot of countries which are affected by the Russia-Ukraine war. So that is largely behind us. So supply factors should also start easing out from the next financial year. But as I said, in a nutshell, let's wait for December numbers. उसके बाद एक constructive call लिया जा सकता है sector के ऊपर. Right, you can continue on with Pidilite and BDL.
Okay.
Only one thing I would like to add about the alkyl mines and this Balaji mines. So Balaji mines, we are already holding this TraderSmith, and we are sitting gain of I think 12% kind of. At least technically point of view, whatever Mayuresh has added, that is a very good input about that. But technically, if I talk about my opinion, so there is some breakout happened. Let's see how things will change or sustain or not in coming days or weeks, especially after numbers. Otherwise, technically, I think these two stocks stock out of this specialty chemical is looking attractive at current point of time. Yes. So let's take few queries in rapidly manner. You suggest a stock name and I will try to answer in 1 line or 2 line, and we will wrap up the session in next 5 minutes.
Vinati Organics.
Vinati Organics. Yes, meanwhile it is an bottom out is happening. Once again, it is a chemical stock, I can say, and some bottoming out formation is happening. Let's trend out midterm or short term, I can say, downward sloping trend line breakout is already happened, but the stock is already trending below 100 EMA and like that. So let's see how things will change or development will happen in coming days. Just keep watching this stock closely. I can say maybe things will turn positive in coming days after looking current market scenario, especially in this particular space.
Ajad Engineering.
Sorry?
Ajad Engineering, AZEL.
Today it was today's listing day, so we do not have any that much enough data to comment. So sorry for this particular stock.
Oh, that is the reason it is rotating, I guess.
Another one?
EPIP. Just 1 second. Okay.
Sorry?
One more. Just 1 second. 1 second. Pidilites.
Pidilite. So Pidilite, from the last almost 2-3 months, we are from the level of, if I'm not wrong, around 2450 at 2500 level, we are bullish. Now stock has gained almost 10% from that level. And now currently it is trending around 2700, 2740, 20 kind of zone, which is a critical zone. Maybe suppose it will cross that level of 2700, 2750 kind of range. So maybe it may be ready to move towards 3000 also. At current point of time, it is looking positive. Let's see whether it will cross 2750 kind of zone or not. Suppose it will cross, so one can expect more bullish trend in this. And to me, at least, it is looking attractive that maybe it may, possibility is quite high that it may move that level, toward that level.
BDL.
Bharat Dynamics, this month only it has been 46%. So what to say after stock has gained 46-50% in a month? So it is very difficult to say, but one thing is that if I would not suggest anybody to buy this stock at this level, but if someone is really holding, just remain holding and ride the rally and enjoy the rally. That's it. Follow appropriate stop loss to protect your position. That's it. Next.
What would be the alternative buy point for HDFC AMC?
HDFC AMC alternative buy point, I can say. It breakout has last month only, this month only it has a breakout has happened in the range of 3000, in the range of 3000 to 3100 rate. So one can consider that level 3000 in any price in between 3050 to 3100 kind of level. So stock has extended 3-4% in my opinion from the recent breakout on the closing basis, I can say, or early breakout was happened around 2600. So just keep maybe any particular bad day. Suppose you will find 3-4% down from here, so you can take position.
The last one, Gen Technology.
So Gen Tech, another phenomenal stock. After 2 months of pause, once again it has started moving upward. Maybe it is facing resistance around in the range of 850. In this month also it tried to cross, not tried, but it has tried to touch that level actually. So 850 is a resistance, 840, 850 is a resistance area. Otherwise, overall sentiment and trend is positive. Once again, in this stock also, this is a recent consolidation. There is a trend line breakout has happened in this week only. Yesterday, I think yesterday it was there is a trend line breakout happened. So if someone has bought this stock, so just keep holding this stock with stop loss of 50-day moving average. So I think we tried to capture maximum number of queries as well, and it's almost 542.43. So let's wrap up the session here only. So thank you. Thanks to all of you for joining the session. I would suggest to follow the appropriate risk management and be cautious. Always be cautious in current phase of bull market or euphoric market. Stay tuned with us on in various format, like where we discuss every week. We discuss via Bazaar Pe Charcha every alternative week. MSI people discuss about this stock darbar. Stay tuned with us. That's for all. Stay safe and enjoy the current bull market. Thanks for joining this session. Thank you all of you.